GH Dog TV, your number one TV for all dog lovers.
Greetings, my name is Solo One and you're welcome once again to GH Dog TV, your number one dog TV for all dog lovers. And kindly know that if this is your first time of watching a video on this channel, you kindly subscribe to our channel and then you hit on the notification bell icon to always be updated whenever we drop yet another amazing dog content. So today on GH Dog TV, today's episode is going to be action filled. Yes, trust me, it's going to be action filled. Today I'm at Ashale Botwe. Yes, Ashale Botwe in the greater Accra region of Ghana. That's the location today. Today I'm going to get interactive with a dog trainer. We are going to check out a lot of action. Today we are going to understand the relevance of dog training, why you should get your dog trained. But then before we proceed and check out everything, let me acknowledge our proud sponsor, Eminent Pet Feed and Puppy Milk. You want the pet feed with the nutritional content for your dog's puppy milk, just link up with them. Their number is 0244 820 350 0244 820 350. Just link up with them and then you also check them out on social media on Instagram at Eminent Petco. And you can also follow GH Dog Blogger on social media. Yes, if you want to follow us on social media, you check out GH Dog Blogger on Instagram and on Facebook. Today I don't want to bore you with much talk, so let's get interactive and check everything out. My name is Solo One. You can call me the Dog Blogger.
Hi, my name is Elam. I'm a dog lover. It's my dog Boogie, and keep watching GH Dog TV.
Hello dog lovers, welcome back to the show. Just as I told you earlier when I told you that I'm at Ashale Botwe and today's episode is going to be action filled, lots of action. Today I'm going to get interactive with a dog trainer, and as you can see, he's right here on my right hand side. So if you're watching this alone, don't just watch it alone. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend to watch this episode of GH Dog TV. Boss, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, please, sir.
Please, your name. I'd like you to introduce yourself to my lovely viewers.
Yes, I'm Robert of Kweks Dog Training, and yes, so that's who I am. Okay. I train dogs. This is something I've been doing from my childhood, and at a point in time, I decided that it's good to share it with everybody else. When you have something that's of use, you share it with people. So I'm just doing what I think is right.
That's nice. That's not selfish at all. That's a selfless kind of thing. We're going to get more up close with you, but today we're going to start with the action, just as I said earlier on. So before we start with the action, I'd like to ask you, what is dog training? For somebody who doesn't know what dog training is, what is dog training?
Dog training basically is about human beings and dogs, but with emphasis on human beings and dogs. And dog training is about understanding what it takes to get a dog to function the way you want him to function. So let's say you want a dog to lead blind people, then you have to understand what it takes to have a dog leading a blind person. You want a dog to help people who have physical challenges. You want to train a dog to fish out narcotic drugs. You have to understand and know what it takes to get that done. So that basically is what dog training is.
Wow. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do today? And Sammy, can you give us a action thing? What are we going to do? A summary of it.
Okay. In modern times, people have developed a lot of interest in the big guard breeds: Rottweilers, German Shepherds, Dobermans, Pit Bulls, Caucasian Shepherds. And apart from keeping them as pets, they also typically want them to be guard dogs. So now there's a term that's going around, I want aggressive training for my dogs, etc. The issue is that you can have a dog as a pet and as a guard and as a friend. You don't need to have a monster in your house that everybody is afraid of. So what is going to be demonstrated, what I'm going to demonstrate today, is the fact that with good training, you can have a pet in an animal, in a dog, you can have a guard dog in him, you can have a play friend in him. So that's exactly what I'm going to demonstrate. And then I'm also basically going to demonstrate the beauty of having a well-trained dog. That's it.
Nice one. I'm already geared up for this dog training. I'm sure you're also geared up for the action. So don't go anywhere. Stick and stay as we check out this action-filled episode on GH Dog TV. And if this is your first time of watching, don't forget to subscribe. This is a demonstration of how you can use your dog to protect yourself in case you're being attacked, but it also demonstrates control, mainly because you typically would not find yourself in a scenario where you may need your dog to attack this way. So this is also a reinforcement of control and the fact that you can control your dog that's capable of aggression. So here, this dog has been trained to be well focused to the point of picking a ball instead of a fish when he is ordered to. So here, Mr. Robert is just playing with his dog. When your dog is well trained, you would be able to play with him or her, and this is very relaxing for any dog owner.
Shupi Chimini here. Please keep watching GH Dog TV show.
Okay, so I still have Mr. Robert here. Mr. Robert, that was a wonderful demonstration. I really loved it.
Thank you so much.
I can see that these are some of the relevance of getting your dogs well trained. In fact, you, the owner, you kind of have sort of some satisfaction with them delivering the results. Yeah. So, sir, let me ask you this. What are some of the things you can train your dogs for or against? Is it just these few ones or?
Oh, no. Dog training, typically considering what people are mainly buying dogs for lately nowadays, they are buying them typically for guard work. But then guard work is not so straightforward. It has to do with you understanding how to keep the dog for it to become a good guard. A guard dog should be tough, it should be alert, it should not take food from the floor, because it should be able, that's why I demonstrated the dog picking the ball instead of the fish. So that means once he's on duty, even fish or meat cannot take him off his focus. So a guard dog should be trained against poisoning, should be tough, confident, and all it takes for a dog to be that rounded is for you to have a good understanding for how to handle him from the early stages. You should even have a good understanding of how to choose the right puppy. Okay, so this is how it goes. And so what I'm basically trying to say is that if you have access, or you can contact a genuine dog trainer, he's going to guide you basically on how to raise your dog, and that's going to give you the results that you want. it's about creating a balance. You see, a guard dog is not supposed to be some killer that you can't control.
It's perceived that they are some sort of killer dogs.
No. It's not supposed to be. If you have a dog, he's tough, you can control him, and he also has a good understanding for the fact that he's supposed to protect his territory. That's all you want. Yes, that's basically what you want. Sometimes people are only thinking of, I want my dog to be aggressive. But no, you have to have it in a balanced way. If your dog is aggressive and sometimes, these dogs have been more or less genetically engineered to have that potential. So you could encourage the potential and it would get to that very high point that you didn't even wish for. And at that stage, when you cannot control your dog, you realize you have a monster on your hands. And many people have regretted, because people have gone to jail because their dogs have bitten people badly or even killed them. Okay, because they had dogs that they had no idea how to control. But when you are able to create that balanced situation where your dog is a guard, but at the same time you can control him and you have a good understanding for how to keep a dog like that, then you have a balanced, safe situation. And that's basically what I do is all about. The aspect of dog training I do is guard work and obedience. So that's basically what it's all about.
Okay, so if I'm getting it, dog training is not just about, as people say, aggression, getting your dogs aggressive and all of that, but then it's some sort of a broad thing, and it really helps in a lot of ways. Because I heard you say something about food poisoning. Just recently, someone contacted me and was like, she sent me pictures of her dog and she was like, somebody poisoned the dog, and it was so sad. So if I'm understanding it well, if these the dog owners can get their dogs properly trained, they can be prevented from these poison and stuff.
Exactly. They call it training it against poisoning. So it can be done. A lot of things, but it all requires some dedication on the part of dog owners. I always get to say that dog training is about dog owners. It's typically about you, the owner, and the dog, with emphasis on you. You see, there's a long-held notion all over the world that I'm sending my dog to a training school for the dog to be trained. So it's like, oh, I'm very busy, but I'm sending it to a dog training school for it to be trained. No. If that is the situation, don't even bother, because it won't work. The training is for you, the owner, and then the dog. But then the good news is it's a fun situation. Dog training is not it's done in an easy way. Dogs don't function well under stress. So I call them fun sessions. We have fun with the dogs, and at the same time they are learning, the owners are also learning. And once you have a grasp of the situation, of how it goes, you are done.
Wow. That's an in-depth thing. So just in case you haven't gotten your dog trained, you just link up. So boss, just in case somebody wants to link up with Kweks Dog Training, how will the person get to contact you? Maybe your phone numbers, your social media handles.
Once you Google Kweks Dog Training, you'll find me there on the internet, Kweks Dog Training. I'm also available on Facebook, Kweks Dog Training. Yes, and you could also contact me on 027 773 7203 or 054 502 6763. So I'm available.
Lovely viewers, you just heard it from the horse's own mouth. He just dropped out his social media handles, his contact numbers. He said you can check him all over on the internet. You get interactive with him, and then you contact him to get your dog trained. Today we've really learned a lot of things. And we've also watched a lot of action from these dogs. I'm very impressed. I'm very, very happy. So this is where we'll be bringing today's episode to an end. So kindly know that if this is your first time of watching a video on this channel, you kindly subscribe to our channel and then you hit on the notification bell icon to always be updated whenever we drop yet another amazing dog content. And special thanks goes to Eminent Dog Feed and Puppy Milk. You just want the right dog feed with the nutritional content for your dog, you just link up with them. Mr. Robert, thanks for having me on today's show.
Thank you so much for having me.
GH Dog TV, your number one TV for all dog lovers.